role and responsibility of accounts branch or the accounts officer is quite varied, and it's really very satisfying to having joined this branch where we could do a lot. We could do a lot basically for the welfare of the troops. You may not be in the forefront in the battlefield. Yes, you go in the battlefield, but in a support role you go. But at the same time, we consider ourselves the force behind those teeth of the forces. Right from the beginning, when you join after the 52 weeks of the strong training there at the Air Force Academy, then thereafter you go to various field units. And field units are generally in the remote area. It could be 2-tier, 3-tier city, or maybe very remote areas also. And there you are in charge of various financial or the non-public fund activities of the station. Because you see, if we see the structure of the Indian Air Force, this is from bottom to top. These are the field units are there, and after that there are bigger field units are there, and then there are command headquarters are there. Then there is a air headquarters are there. So these are the four structure of the Indian Air Force formations are there. Now of late, when I'm talking of late, for the last 15 years or so, rather 20 years or so, there is a new dimensions which have come up. These are the very tri-service formations have also come into play. There also the role of the accounts branch people or the officers and the men both have also emerged out. And not only that, there is a third dimensions which has also come out, is going to the various deputation in civil. Like you call Indian Army for building the bridges overnight, or you go to when the civil fails, and when the need is there to call for the army. In the similar fashion, I had personal experience of being called after that famous scam in the telecom. We were called, three of us were called to help out the Ministry of Communication and Technology, Department of Telecommunication, to deal with the telecom finance. And we were the part of the Indian T&T Accounts and Finance Service, and we were given the specific role to deal with those things, deal with those projects, and help out. And believe me, even being coming from the armed forces background and straightway stepping into the civilian all three of us who were the first one to enter into the DOT domain or the civil account domain, it just took few days or maybe a month or so that we took over the command of the whole finances, and so much so that they were not keen to leave us. So coming to the profiles, in the field units, you are responsible for all the public fund activities, equipment accounting activities, non-public fund accounting activities. There are various regimental funds are there, canteen stores department is there, or the service institute, various messes are there. So everything related to the finance used to revolves around you. You are the financial advisor to the air officer commanding at the station, at the field unit. You are banked upon, you are looked upon by the people to help out in their financial crisis, not only financial crisis, in the personal finances, as well as the finances related to the official functioning. So all these things were at a very young level, maybe up to the service of say 8, 9, 10 years, you were in this role, and accounts officer is in this role. Thereafter, he moves on to the higher, bigger units. Those are the wings and the very big units having 3,000 to 5,000 air warriors in the units. And the responsibility though remains same, but the magnitude of the responsibility increases. And not only that, there are a few other aspects where the commerciality of those ventures also needed to be analyzed by us. Like if somebody has to start a new welfare venture, the whole project used to come this venture in a more profitable, so that welfare as well as the financial viability both are taken care. So similar kind of challenges we used to encounter in the units. Once we finished in the younger days, there have been various courses also. There was junior commander's course, there was advanced accounts officer's course. So there was a sharpening of the skill courses were also there during this period of 8 to 10 years. Minded, these were very, very important courses whereby you upgrade your skills. You come to know the new hierarchy, because what happens that during the time when you are settling down or you are in a business of doing, and monotony sets in, thereafter these courses gives you break and opportunity to break upgrade your skill.
Yes,
you upgrade to the command headquarters. This is a higher formation and you are responsible to air officer commanding in chief. Of course, there is a administrative head who is the senior officer in charge administration. And finally, you are the financial advisor to air officer commanding in chief, whereby all the units under a command, which may vary from 15 units to say 34 units under each command, you are overseeing the financial activities of all these units which are under those commands.